There's a bunch of new limited time promo items in Modern Warfare 3, and one of them is a full-on camo, and yes, it is universal, so once you get this, you can use it on all 114 weapons in the game. This thing almost looks like a mastery camo. It's glowing, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. We'll be showing that off a little bit later. So we're going to be covering all these new promo items, and we did already make one video that covered all 35 original promo items. There's some pretty rare operator skins in that, so I will have that link below if you want to check that out. And it is my goal on this channel to keep you fully up to date with all limited time promo items in COD. So if you want to stay fully up to date with all that, make sure to unlock the subscribe button. So starting off, the first limited time promo we're going to go over is the Call of Duty Gunnar glasses collab. They did one of these last year, and last year you got a calling card. However, this year you get the Task Force 141 weapon charm, and this is what it looks like. This is a pretty cool looking weapon charm. I mean, it's Task Force 141. However, this is going to be a pretty steep item because to get this, you have to buy either the Call of Duty Alpha Edition glasses or the Call of Duty UAV Edition glasses, the Alpha Edition being $60 and the UAV Edition being $100. And this doesn't calculate shipping or tax, so you're going to be paying a little bit more than that. So you're going to pay about $65 to $70 or $100. Obviously, you're going to get the glasses as well. Since this one's just a charm, it's really not that big of a deal if you miss out on it. Next, we have the Twitch viewership reward drops, and these ones are great because they're completely free. You don't have to buy anything to get these items. All you have to do is watch a Twitch streamer who's live playing Modern Warfare 3 and has drops enabled, but you do have to do this before December 1st. This whole program is ended then, so if you don't get the items and you don't claim your items by then, you're never going to be able to get these items. So watching for 30 minutes is going to get you the zoned in loading screen. Watching for 1 hour is going to get you the Robo Tactical Charm. Watching for 2 hours is going to get you the Ice Storm weapon vinyl. Then if you watch for 4 hours in total, you're going to get the launch weapon blueprint. This is for the Bass P, and it actually looks pretty good in game for being a free blueprint, so I highly recommend getting these items. Keep in mind, after you're done watching the Twitch streamer, you have to click on your profile, go to drops and rewards, and you have to claim these rewards. But as soon as you claim them, they are going to show up in your game and you're going to be able to use them right away. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a ton, so if you're looking for a stream that has drops enabled to get all of these items quickly, you can check out my Twitch link down below. The next collaboration's from a company I've never heard of before. This is the PDP promo. They make a Modern Warfare 3 themed Xbox controller, but even though it's Modern Warfare 3 themed, it's got Nuketown on the side, which clearly isn't in Modern Warfare 3. Also got a monkey bomb here. It's got buttons on the back if that's something you like. It looks like the wire itself is removable. And the controller glows in the dark, so a very interesting looking controller. And no, they don't have a PlayStation version, so if you play on PlayStation, I wouldn't recommend getting this because you're going to be buying a controller that you're not able to use. The controller also does work on PC as well. This is $40, but that's before shipping and tax, so by the time you pay all of that, probably going to be around $50 to get this. And the digital promo item that comes with this controller is an in-game charm. It appears to be a Modern Warfare 3 themed Xbox controller charm, but it's not this controller. It looks to be a different controller. So if you ever wanted to run around with an Xbox controller on your gun in Call of Duty, this is how you do it. Now, moving on, we've got another Asda promo. They did one of these last year for Modern Warfare 2, and it gave out a calling card, and that was one of the more rare promos for that game just because there wasn't a lot of them available. This time around, you get the Snakes and Skull weapon charm, which is the Vault Edition. I've noticed this time around they're giving out a ton of weapon charms. A lot of these promos just give you weapon charms. So for this, you have to go into Asda and you've got to find a Modern Warfare 3 branded shirt and buy that, and that's how you're going to get the code. However, they don't seem to stock a lot of these, so even if you do have an Asda near you, you might not find them in stock, and this isn't available in the US. If you live in the US, we don't have Asdas. These are in the UK and other areas like that. So if you have one near you, potentially go inside, see if you're able to find one of the Modern Warfare 3 themed shirts, and if you get that, check it out, and you'll be able to get the charm. But if you live in the US, this isn't going to be available to you. Obviously, you could buy one of these codes off of eBay, but they're probably going to be marked up a ton. The next limited time promo we have is Movement. This one gets you 3 different items. They have some Modern Warfare 3 themed watches, but these are pretty expensive. I think they start at $150 and the price just goes up from there. However, on the site, it says you get this with any Movement purchase. So anything you buy on the site, you should get this code, and that's how it worked for me. I was able to buy like a $40 bracelet and I got my code for that. These are the items you get. You get the 1-for-1 bit price emblem. you get the Pixel 141 calling card, and you get the 8-bit ghost weapon charm. So this promo comes with quite a few different items, but it's also pretty expensive. By the time you find whatever the cheapest thing is on the site and you pay for shipping and tax, you're probably going to be spending at least $40 at minimum. And now for our final promotion, and this one gives you by far the best item. This might actually be the best item we've ever got with any sort of limited time Call of Duty promotion. This is gotten from the Call of Duty shop. You have to buy the Call of Duty Task Force 141 body sling bag, which is $60. And keep in mind, that's before tax and handling. By the time I checked out, I spent close to $75 to get this. But with this, the most important thing you get is free in-game item. You get a glowing camo. Once you buy this, after a few minutes, if you check your email, you should get a code. If you take that code and go to callofduty.com/redeem and restart your game, you'll have this camo on your account. And now that we've entered the code, we can go in-game, go to Gunsmith, go to Customize, go to Camos, go to All Camos. It's going to be under the Specialty category. And here it is, the Royalty Tiger camo. Go ahead and equip this. And just to show you that this can also be used on Modern Warfare 2 weapons, we're going to put it on the Javelin. This is a Modern Warfare 2 weapon in the same spot there. Go ahead and equip it. Now let's take this in game. And here it is in game. And this camo definitely stands out. There's not really any other camo in this game that looks like this. It looks interesting here, but just wait a second. We're going to take this in Zombies, and in Zombies, this camo is a completely different beast. This is probably one of the coolest camos to use in Zombies. I'm taking it in darker areas in this map, and it doesn't. Some maps it glows, some maps it doesn't. That's just how the skyboxes work. Unfortunately, this isn't a glowy map. This is actually a camo from World War II. This is one of the prestige camos in World War II. After you hit max prestige, there was 1,000 levels in that game, and every 100 levels, you got a camo that kind of looked like this. You got a different type of tiger camo. I don't remember what level this was. This might have been the level 1000 camo, or maybe it was like level 700 or something. But it's really interesting seeing us getting camos from older Call of Duties in this one as promotional rewards. See, this is what I'm saying. On this map, the glowing parts of this weapon seem to work way better, but this is nothing compared to the Zombies version of this camo. And finally, here it is. This is how it looks in Zombies, and it's straight up just insane. This camo looks like it's radioactive. It's glowing. It's just, I mean, it's times 10. I wonder if this is how it's going to look like in Warzone, because this is the Warzone map. So this might be how this camo looks like in Warzone as well. But it gets even more ridiculous. Watch what happens when we walk inside. I know what you're thinking. How could it get any more ridiculous than this? Just watch. We're going to enter this building real quick. Oh, and now we have 2 nuclear reactors in our hands. Oh my, it gets even, oh my. I didn't even, dude, this is insane. They could have passed this off as a mastery camo. If this game would have launched and this would have been one of the mastery camos for Zombies, maybe not the final one, I feel like people would have been like, okay, yeah, that's a pretty cool mastery camo. But instead of grinding for this camo, you've got to buy a bag. And this is a code that comes along with the bag. I really have mixed feelings about this. I'm not saying this camo looks bad, because it doesn't. It looks insane. I'm just not a fan of the way you have to go about getting it. For the longest time, all of the camos in Call of Duty have been grindable. I know we've had camos you've been able to buy in the past, but usually the camos you buy aren't as good as mastery camos. And I know technically you're not buying this camo with an in-game purchase. You're not loading up the game, entering your credit card, and getting the camo. But to me, it's the same thing. Instead of, going in game and buying this camo, you're buying a bag and you're getting a code for the camo along with it. And let's be honest, most of the people who buy this bag aren't buying it for the bag. They want this camo. They're willing to drop a fat stack, $60+ on a camo in game, which is, almost the entire cost of the game itself. By the time you pay for shipping and stuff, you're pretty much buying, you're spending more on the camo than you spent on the entire game, which is absolutely ridiculous. I hope we don't see more stuff like this in the future. I don't mind this limited time promo stuff being calling cards and charms, stuff that's not that ridiculous. But when we're talking about a camo that looks better than most of the mastery camos, maybe if this wasn't at the launch of the game, if this was something they did months down the line after the mastery camos have run their course and there had been event camos, but we're only a week into this game and we're seeing camos that you can buy for $70 that look absolutely ridiculous. I'm not a fan of it, but I guess it's not the end of the world. And I'm sure if you wanted to, you could probably find a way to refund this. You could probably buy the bag and I don't know, ask for a refund or something along those lines. I'm not going to walk you through that, and I'm not going to, yeah, that's up for you to find out if you want to try stuff like that. But yeah, with that, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Let me know how you feel about this camo, if you think the camo looks good, if you like the way that it looks, and if you yourself are going to go out of your way to get this camo in Call of Duty. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it is my goal to keep you fully informed on all limited time and exclusive items in Call of Duty. So if you want to see more videos like this and stay up to date on anything along these lines, make sure to unlock that sub button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.